Hello Aries, welcome to your November reading. It's a 6-card pull, 3 cards for the underlying energy, 3 cards for the now, and 3 cards for the outcome. I've already pre-laid the first layer of cards because I do shuffle for a long time and let's try to make the videos a bit shorter, more efficient. So let's see what's there for you. So on the underlying energy, I mean, that's like the past, what or what is in the ether, or what you've been going through, that kind of explains your reality now. So we have the Sun, the King of Swords, and these three came out together. We have the High Priestess, the Princess of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. So what it tells me is that you've got an idea, a new project that you really want to defend, that is in keen with your intuition. You know you want to do that and you're very strategic about it. That's in the past, because the King of Swords is strategy. That's why he's often a lawyer or something like that, because he will make out the whole plan for his goal, all the steps to it. He will make sure that the facts and it's possible to do, and all the steps towards it are calculated. It's very calculating. And with the Sun, with that, it means that everything is illuminated. You know exactly how to create that project. And with the Nine of Wands, you're prepared for it. You're willing to defend it, to go all the way. It's something you know, because he's been to war, he's got all these wands, he's geared up. It's not like a new venture that you have no idea where you're going. You really know where you're going. In the now, we have the Two of Wands, maybe actually making that decision, decided where you're gonna bring that. The Ace of Wands, there's a new passion, maybe going with that Princess of Pentacles, that solid idea. We have another card of decision, Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. That's a victory card. So that decision you're making of knowing where you're gonna bring it. And with the Two of Swords, well, there's a bit of unknown with that, because the Two of Swords, even though if you know exactly where you're going, you know the project, you're listening to your intuition, you know what that passion is going to bring, you're going to be successful, there's some things you're going to need to cut out, or a decision or a judgment you're going to have to make. But she's under the moon. That means not everything is lit. She doesn't have all the information. So just be thoughtful that even if you're really sure of yourself, maybe there are things that you don't have all quite the information about it. The future, we have the Seven of Wands. That's really defending your idea and your point of view, your boundaries. The Prince of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. The underlying energy, by the way, is the Ace of Cups. So if we're talking about love, it could be a relationship that you're really going to get. Maybe with a water sign there, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And if it's more to do like with a job or a business venture or a project on that level, it's really going to be something that's going to fulfill you emotionally. You have two aces, passion and emotion, willpower and emotion. Now with the Seven of Wands, that tells me that that idea, that project, that anyway you're going to be victorious in, I mean recognized for what you're doing, there's going to be some naysayers around you, but that's okay. There's always a bit that energy around us when we go in where we're not used to go, or the people around us are not used to, you know, things like that, because he climbed on that higher ground, not by being like everybody else and doing what everybody else is doing. It's by being different and having another idea and going for it. And that's why it brings out the fears and the opinions of people around him. Are you sure? You know, maybe this, maybe that. And he's like, no, I know exactly where I'm going. I've got that wand in my hand. I've got that wand sent by the divine, that idea, that project, and I'm defending it. The whole process of this, I think, like from the Princess of Wands, there in your past, where you had that seed and that you started planting it, we're going to the Prince, the Knight. Well, it's the Knight of Pentacles. They call it the Prince in the Illuminati deck there. He's slow. So he's meticulous and slow. It's an earth sign, but he's solid. He actually will gain what he goes for. But it's not a quick Knight of Wands. And you, Aries, you're a wand, you're a fire sign. So you're used to, once you get your idea, you go and get it and that's it, you know. But that tells me that maybe the process is going to be a bit longer than you think. But it's going to be solid though. And with the Queen of Cups here, so maybe that's the woman you're dealing with. Or that's maybe you getting in touch with your emotions. Being emotional about it. But we'll see. We'll clarify some cards here. Let's clarify that Ace of Wands. What is that that passion, that new idea, that move for Aries, November, please, Spirit? Clarify the Ace of Wands. I'm clarifying with the Rider-Waite deck. Ace of Wands, Aries. What is that new project, Spirit? Okay. We have a lot of fire here, but a repetitive card. We have that new communication. We have that decision, the Two of Wands here, same as this one. So it's really a decision you're making to go for that or not. And we have the Five of Wands. So that's those guys here, or those guys. Could bring in some inner conflict for you too. You know, should I not? I have to take that decision there. Because there's a decision, even if you feel it when you got that idea, that passion or whatever, you really felt it inside, you listened to your intuition that brought up that prospect. But it's still a decision, a move has to be made, a mental one and a physical one. That means actually putting an action towards something to get that. And it's gonna bring conflict. It's gonna bring conflict. But it's not big conflict. That's Five of Wands. It's not like, you know, gonna have big repercussion. When you're sure about what you're doing, it's just gonna be so obvious that they'll have to, anyway, you're in a stronger position there. Let's clarify that Prince of Pentacles. Bring that thing slowly. Prince of Pentacles for Aries, November. Maybe you're gonna have a communication that's gonna push you to make that decision. Even if you don't have all the information about it. But you have that Six of Wands telling me that you are gonna be successful. So you have like 5, 6, 7. There's a real uplifting there of the energies of Wands. Very fiery, very Aries. But you're cool head about the whole thing because of the King of Swords there. You're very logic. You're not just going blindly following your passion. You're actually going to strategize about it. Prince of Pentacles. What is the Prince of Pentacles? Aries. It is coming surely but slowly. Is it their project? Is it love? A relationship? What is it? Okay. Well, there you are. King of Wands. Man or female. Aries is Aries. Fire sign. So that decision is gonna imply leaving something you've invested a lot of emotions in. But it's a leap of faith. And it is going to bring you the Ten of Cups. Total emotional fulfillment. Now the King of Wands, it's the energy, whether you're man or woman, it's the energy of, you know, mastering all those wands, you know, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's mastering all those energy, those passions, and those your willpower. When he wants something, he goes and gets it. So it's having, you have two kings now. You have the clear head about it, and you have the willpower to go and do it also. That fire. It's going to be slow, steady. You will have to let go of some things. These can be old emotions from the past, old beliefs also, you know, things we invested in. But it's asking you, that decision is asking you to start that new cycle towards your happiness. It's going to bring you a lot of fulfillment. A lot of fulfillment. Jumping into the unknown. But I think it's not quite unknown. I think it's, I mean, you've got the experience to deal with it. It's not going to be something you've never done before, but it's going to be different though. And it's going to be a much slower process, but more solid, grounded, earthly process. Let's check the Queen of Cups. What is the Queen of Cups for Aries? What is the Queen of Cups for Aries? It's very passionate anyway. What is the Queen of Cups? Whoa. Wow. Queen of Cups is the Ace of Wands. That Ace of Wands there. So she's your passion. She's that new project passion. You're dealing with a water sign, whether male or female, since it's and here we have the Page of Cups. So you're gonna offer your heart, or that Pisces Scorpio is gonna offer their heart to you with the Page, and right under we have the Lovers. So that really tells me a love story, especially with the Ace of Cups here. Ace of Cups, Lovers, Page of Cups over that Queen. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, man or woman. But it's someone that can see the value of a heart, that can give quality emotions, support, care. Someone that's psychic, that can understand the feelings of others, that can sense them. And it's gonna bring you a lot of happiness. A beautiful union. Gonna let go of your old baggage and go for it. Jump into that new thing. Even if not everybody around agrees. Because it's good for you. Anyway, with the sun, it is illuminated. You know what you're doing. Listen to your intuition. Don't care about those naysayers. You'll be victorious. So that's your reading for November, Aries. It's beautiful. So take care. Comment, like, share. And I'll see you in December. Thank you. Bye-bye.